Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here and enjoy the content, please like and subscribe to see more. In today's video, I'm going to be doing an oil change, a spark plug change on a 2018 Renault Clio. This belongs to a friend of mine, so I'm just doing a basic engine service on it for. I'm going to go through the different tools you're going to need, the different parts you're going to need, and how you're going to do it. Very simple, so let's get on.
Okay, so the tools we're going to need today is we're going to need obviously a ratchet, we're going to need an oil filter remover tool, we need some extension bars, sockets, magnets, screwdrivers. We're going to need some of these heads just for the under tray, I think. And we're also going to need one of these. Now this is for the sun plug. It's either an 8 or a 10 underneath this car, and this is to remove the sun plug bolt in the Renault. You use it on many Renaults, Nissans, Peugeots, a couple of other manufacturers, but it's mainly these that I end up using it for. But you will need one of those, and you need an oil filter removal tool. But let's go out and get stuck into the car. So what you're going to need to do first, go to the passenger side of the car, little lever here, you're going to pull that back around to the front, just offside to the front. You should feel a little latch, give that a pull, car lifts up, grand. Now this car is warmed up, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to open the oil. Why is this sticky? Oh, that's not good. Bit of sweating on the engine. I hope it's a bit of sweating on the engine. Yeah, it is. Okay. I'll have to have a look at the oil when it comes out. There seems to be a lot of sweating on the engine. And the plug was fairly sticky. I will check out the oil when it comes out. Right, so now let's get under the car and do the under trays. Okay, so under tray off. So you've got a little drip or something there, we'll have a look at that. You've got 1, 2, 3 bolts up front, 2 at the back and 2 clips. This and this are 10s and these are T30 Torxes, and then the under tray just comes off and that's how it sits. So the under tray off, let's get underneath the car. So here you have your sun plug. It's the number 8 here. That sits in like that, and then right up here at the back we're going to have to get stuck in there. Don't know if you can see my hand. There we go. Up here at the back is our oil filter. What we're going to do is we're going to get our oil pan under there and get our oil filter loosened, and then we're going to take it all off. So it's a bit hard to do with one hand, so let's get cracking with that. Right, we've got a couple of turns on the oil filter, so we can get that out with hands. So let's get this oil out. Seat. That's the piece. There we go. Oh, it looks relatively clean. Been there a year. I think Caroline's done about 15,000 kilometers in this car, so the oil's okay, as it should be. Put that over there. Okay, so we've got our new sub plug in. Sorry, our new washer and our sub plug, and a new oil filter in. As you can see there, it's a bit of a mess when you take the oil filter off this, because it spills down onto the leg here. It makes a bit of a mess, so just wipe all that clean. Which this car, part of the car won't rust ever. Right, yeah, that's all done there. Plug all in, all tightened up properly. You can't really torque it down to whatever the spec is with the tool I have, so I just go good and tight. Don't over tighten it, just wait till it gets a little bit tight, another quarter turn, and you're pretty much done. But other than that, car looks good under there, so let's get this tray on. Yucky oil. Alright, so oil's in. I did spill a bit of it, my aim isn't what it used to be. Check the dipstick, let's pull it again, and our level is about on max. Happy days. That's a happy one. I'll check the dipstick again after a short drive. So that's all done, buttoned up underneath. Now we're going to remove this to get our air filter and our spark plugs, so let's get cracking. Okay, so here we are up top, and we're going to remove the airbox. So in here, just got a little flathead and a Jubilee clip. Loosen that up. I'll pop this tube off. It's a little bit stiff, and you just pull upwards and away from the inlet manifold there. Unclip this deal for at the side, and this deal for at the front. This has a little clip down here. I'll see if I can get this with one hand. Actually, you might be able to get the front of it. Two hands needed, hang on.
Okay, got it removed. You've to undo 4 T25 torques and then just give it a stiff jerk up. And here we have our airbox, air filter. A little bit of oil on it, not sure why. Anyway, yep, here it all, good and dirty, bin. You know what? It's the same. Nice and clean. Sits in there. So it only goes back together one way. Get it nice and seated. Tighten down your 4 bolts. Tighten those down and we move on to the spark plugs. Okay, so air filter's all tightened up. We're not going to put the airbox on yet because we're going to get the spark plugs out. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4. You're best off doing them one at a time so you don't mix up the leads. We've got a new spark plug here waiting. So give the lead a quick tug and there you go. Now you are going to need a 14mm spark plug for this. Not a 16mm, with the taller one there. There's a 16mm spark plug like you get in most sets. This one takes a 14, so we'll put it down there. And it shouldn't be too tight at all. No, it's not. There we go, nearly all the way loose. Now sometimes these come out on the plug, on the socket. Sometimes you have to go fishing with a magnet. Let's see. Not all the way loose yet. Loads of threads on this, loads of threads. Just take your time with this. There you go. There it is, our old plug. Let's have a look at the picture now. Oh, that one's not wet, a little bit sooty. Looks like a year old, looks in good shape. The Bosch one looks like a little bit better than the MK4, a little bit of a sharper tip. Got already. So, drop that down there. Give it a little wiggle. So I like to turn it anti-clockwise once or twice and then tighten it. Excuse me. Turn it anti-clockwise once or twice and then tighten it in just by hand. The socket was in the way of the shot there, sorry about that. Get your tool on. Just tighten it by hand. You don't need to over tighten it, just give it a little twist. And then push that down to C, you'll feel a little click, and that's your spark plug. So, I'm going to do the other 3 off camera because it's the identical process for all of them, and we're going to get the airbox back on. Okay, spark plugs are in, and let's get the airbox back on. I'm going to turn the airbox around again. I'm going to try and do this with one hand. Let's get that seated on there. We have our bungs here, one there, one there. Let's get that pushed down. I'll see it. It's on there. Get that in here. I'm going to take our screwdriver. I've been serenaded. Yeah, let's tidy. And we'll get that seated in there. Now, all buttoned up, done, I'll seat it down, all plugs in. Now, I'm going to take it for a quick test drive and then check the oil. Okay, so we're all buttoned up under the bonnet and now we're just going to reset the service light. So, card in, ignition on without starting the car. And at the end of the indicator stock here, we're going to cycle down until we get service intervals. Back up one, press and hold. Press and hold, press and hold, press and hold. Now service in. I've just reset that one. And then we're going to press up and we got oil change. Press and hold. Press and hold. Flush, 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 flush. Done. All off. So, simple way to reset the service. Go into that menu, press down. And then when you get service, you hold the down button until it goes off. And then if you go up to oil, you hold the up button until it goes off. And you are all done. So we'll just start the car. There you go. No service light. All done and dusted. Okay, so we're all done with the work all under the bonnet. Plugs are on, oil,
air filter, oil filter, all done. Service lights are reset, both of them. We had an oil service light and a service light, so they're both reset to whatever the interval is. I'm just going to go through the costs of what I've done today, minus labour of course. So the air filter was €5.02, 5 litre of 540, 25.75. 4 spark plugs are $3.48 each, which was $13.93, and an oil filter at €4.06. That came out to €60 even including VAT. So €60 and this video, and you should be able to service your own 2018 Clio on your driveway. Couple of tools of course, but nothing majorly expensive. Very easy, very straightforward. I hope the steps I did in this video were easy to follow. It was a little bit of a rushed video because I was running in and out because I had the 3 kids inside. My wife was out shopping, so hopefully I made the steps easy to follow. If you like what you're seeing, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks very much.